Hola y buenos días. Yo soy el señor Morris, el maestro de español. ¿Cómo están ustedes? Today we'll have a spelling activity. We'll review, of course, and then we'll start to learn the names of the planets in Spanish. Do you already know the names in English? We'll see. But let's start with our greeting song. Canten todos conmigo. Hola, buenos días, ¿cómo están ustedes? ¿Cómo se sienten? Yo me siento bien. Muy bien. Now, as I mentioned, we'll be starting with a spelling dictation activity. Today, I thought that we could use the alphabet activity from the CD-ROM to go over the alphabet. Let's look at that right now. If you look in the grade 5-6 lessons from the CD-ROM and you go to the contents page, you'll find El Alfabeto. If you click on El Alfabeto, you come to this page. Now, if you'd like to go over the whole alphabet, you see right over here where it says A to Z, you click on that. You guys ready? Go ahead and repeat after this. Repitan todos. A, B, C, Ch, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yeah. Now, if you want to hear just an individual letter, you can come right on over to a letter and click on just that letter. For example, this letter. How do we call it in Spanish? Ñ. Ah. And this one? Ella. Yeah. Or how about this one? R. So that's one of the activities that you can do on the CD-ROM to go over the alphabet. And we'll be using this to go over some other things in just a little while, in a couple of lessons. But if you haven't used that yet, there are a lot of things on there that you might enjoy. You might try using some of those. Muy bien. Ahora, saquen papel, scratch paper, or your notebooks, y lápiz o pluma para escribir estas letras. You guys ready? I'm going to go through them quickly. P. 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 There it is. P. L. L. Aquí está la L. A. 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 Aquí está. N. N. Did you get la N? E. 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 La E. T. De tío. T. La T. Y A. A. Ah, there it is. Put those all together. Did you get the word? Did you get the word? Planeta. Planeta. Did you get that? Muy bien. You guys can keep practicing that. Now, planeta was one of the new ways that we talked about answering the question, ¿Dónde vives? Let's practice some of those questions and answers again right now. If I ask you, ¿Dónde vives? And you live in this place, how will you answer? Remember to look at the verb and to look at the place. You'll say, vivo en el campo. ¿Dónde vive tu prima? ¿Dónde vive tu prima? Vive en una ciudad. ¿Dónde vive tu tío? Look at the verb, vive. Okay, look at the place and answer. Vive en una casa. ¿Dónde vives? ¿Dónde vives? Look at the verb. Look at the answer there. How are you going to answer? Vivo en los Estados Unidos de América. ¿Dónde vives? And you can see this one state right over here. Which state is that? Vivo en el estado de Georgia. Georgia. ¿Dónde vive tu tío? And here it is. Do you see the state? How are you going to answer? Vive en el estado de Alaska. All right. Now we said that the Earth is a planet, right? Do you remember how did we say planet in Spanish? Planeta. Planeta. But the Earth isn't the only planet in our solar system, is it? Who knows the names of the other planets in English? Do you think you remember them? Well, I tell you what, I use this sentence as a mnemonic device to help me remember. Look at this. My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas. Can everybody read that with me? My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas. Well, if you take the first letter from each of these words in this sentence, it will help you remember the names of the planets in order. So, we get Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Wow. We were talking about the Earth, right? But, of course, the Earth isn't called Earth in Spanish. Let's look now at the names of some of the planets in Spanish. You may want to get out your notebooks so that you can make notes of these, okay? So that you can get this spelling down. The first planet, right here next to the Sun, remember in English it was Mercury. In Spanish it is Mercurio. Can everyone say that? Mercurio. Go ahead and get that written down. That's pretty easy because it looks a lot like Mercury, doesn't it? Okay? You think that one's easy. The second planet here was called Venus. In Spanish it's called Venus. It's spelled exactly the same. It's pronounced, remember, the vowels in Spanish are pronounced the same every time, and they're a little bit shorter. Venus. Venus. Okay, did you get that one? Now the third planet here. Yeah, oh look at this. It's got Earth on it and it's got water on it. Yeah, this is planet Earth. In Spanish it's called La Tierra. La Tierra. Okay, go ahead and get this written down. You can see we've got one little moon around us, don't we? Tierra means the earth, but tierra, if it's got a lowercase t, it means dirt or earth, like that. So, it means the same thing, earth or dirt, because sometimes you can call dirt earth, right? And the last one we're going to talk about today is this fourth one here, which is Mars. In Spanish it's called Marte. Marte. Okay, well those are the planet names that we're going to look at today. They're all pretty easy because they're cognates, except for that planet Earth one, La Tierra. Now another way to identify the planets other than by saying their names is by counting them. Okay, you know, first, second, third, fourth. For example, Mercury is what planet? It's the first planet. En español se dice, Mercurio es el primer planeta. Primer. So what does primer or primero mean? Primero means the first. Okay, like primary. Venus es el segundo planeta. El segundo planeta. La Tierra es el tercer planeta. Tercer planeta. Y Marte es el cuarto planeta. El cuarto planeta. Okay? Well, let's go ahead and look at that again. Make sure you get these into your notes. You ready? Mercurio es el primer planeta. And that sounds kind of like primary or first. Go ahead and make sure you get these into your notebooks. Venus es el segundo planeta. El segundo planeta. La Tierra es el tercer planeta. Es el tercer planeta. And here we have Marte es el cuarto planeta. And that looks kind of like cuatro, doesn't it? And this cuarto, this is what's called an ordinal number. In other words, you're putting them in order, first, second, third, fourth. So these are ordinal numbers. And you can see the cuarto, the ordinal number, sounds kind of like, and looks kind of like cuatro, doesn't it? The four, number four and fourth. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Now, I'll tell you something, and then I'm going to ask you a question about it. And you can answer the question, right? It should be pretty easy, especially if you've been paying attention and taking some notes. Let's give it a try, okay? Here you go. Mercurio, ¿es el primer planeta? ¿Sí o no? ¿Es el primer planeta? ¿Sí o no? Did you answer? Sí. Mercurio es el primer planeta. Okay. Marte es el cuarto planeta. ¿Sí o no? Marte es el cuarto planeta. ¿Sí o no? What's your answer? Sí. Primero, segundo, tercero, cuarto planeta. Venus es el tercer planeta. ¿Sí o no? ¿Es el tercer planeta? ¿Sí o no? No, no. Primero, segundo, tercero, cuarto. No. Venus es el segundo planeta. La Tierra es el tercer planeta. ¿Es el tercer planeta? ¿Sí o no? Pues sí. La Tierra es el tercer planeta. Primero, segundo, tercero, cuarto. El tercer planeta es la Tierra. Marte. ¿Marte es el cuarto o el segundo planeta? ¿El cuarto o el segundo planeta? ¿El cuarto o el segundo planeta? What do you think? Es el cuarto planeta. Es el cuarto planeta. Primero, segundo, tercero, cuarto. La Tierra. ¿Es el segundo o el tercer planeta? La Tierra. ¿Es el segundo o el tercer planeta? Can you answer that? La Tierra es el tercer planeta. Right, it's the third one out. Tercer planeta. Okay, how about this one? ¿Cuál es el primero? ¿Qué planeta es el primero? Can you answer that? El primero. Did you say Mercurio? Es el primer planeta. Es primero. Yeah, how about this one? ¿Cuál es el segundo planeta? ¿Cuál es el segundo planeta? Can you name it? Did you say Venus es el segundo planeta? Did you say that? Okay, how about this one? ¿Cuál es el tercer planeta? ¿Cuál es tercero? ¿O qué planeta es tercero? Do you have it in your notes there? La Tierra. La Tierra es el tercer planeta. ¿Y cuál es el cuarto planeta? ¿Cuál es el cuarto? Can you name it? How about Marte? Marte es el cuarto planeta. Pues, muy bien hecho. I think that you're ready now to look at the activity sheet for today. Se llama Los Planetas. The planets. Go ahead and start off by putting your name up here at the top. Roberto soy yo. Well, now the directions say unscramble the names of the planets and ordinal numbers, and then match them to the planets. So if we come down here, you can see your key today is all scrambled up. So the first thing you have to do is unscramble that. I'm going to give you guys a hint here, okay? These first four are planetas, and these last four are números. Okay? The ordinal numbers, and these are the planet names. Well, here's one that I think I recognize, Snuve. If I unscramble that, it's going to be Venus. Okay? And let's see, I'm going to look down here. Oh, I think I know this one. Urcao is going to be Cuarto. Well, now I've unscrambled these. I can go back up here, and I can put these in where they belong. Let's see. I unscrambled Venus, so I'm going to write it right here. Venus. And I unscrambled Cuarto, and this is primero, segundo, tercero, and cuarto. So I'm going to write that on the second line down here. Cuarto. So I went ahead and got you started on a couple of them there. Go ahead and see if you can unscramble the rest of those. And once you've unscrambled them, then put them where they belong on our drawing there of the planets that we looked at today. Today, we reviewed all of the answers to the question Donde vives that we've studied so far in this unit. And then we started to learn the names and the order of the planets in Spanish. Now, next class, we'll learn the names of the rest of the planets and the ordinal numbers for how they come in, you know, their order of appearance. Pero ¿saben qué? Ya es hora de despedirnos. For our goodbye song today, let's sing a song from Cuba called Guantanamera. It's about the music from a town in Cuba called Guantánamo, hence the name of the song. Now, as always, the words for the song can be found in your teacher's guide and in the student's resource notebook. Canten conmigo. Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Y antes de morirme quiero echar mis versos del alma. Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera. You guys keep studying those notes, keep going over these things. Until our next class, adiós y hasta luego.